You're listening to the Arcane Focus Network. Previously on Star Raiders. Sawbones, as you're sitting there in this driver's seat, there is another train ahead. And emergency brakes start applying, and the train starts slowing down.
Look, we're very close to Central Station. I was thinking we're going to have to abandon.
So you start making your way down this tunnel. Stacked up in rows are body bags.
Ooh. Oh no!
You guys too see the bags start to move a little bit.
Oh no!
They're wrapped in bags. We go fast. We go now.
Go!
You make it inside this maintenance tunnel. You slam the door, and suddenly from all around you hear screeches, yells. You're running, shooting, and there's a door at the end. You guys all pile into this door at the end of the corridor and just shut it behind you. But as the lights turn on and you see the room before you, there's blood and gore and body parts everywhere, and this thing, this beast, stands up before you. It seems to be made of multiple different bodies, some kind of disgusting fusion. And it stands up, brings itself up to its full height. It's maybe 10 feet tall, and it just goes... Here we go.
Take it to the map.
I'm actually nervous.
Take it to the map.
Yeah, why are you nervous?
Yeah.
It's just a game, bro.
We're all so fragile. That's why. He doesn't want his big behemoth to kill us.
He's gonna kill us.
Well, no, because I'm invested in this game, Daniel. This is a big part of my life now.
Same.
Imagine if Ben gets killed again.
And I'm not afraid to die.
I'm on my third character.
I'm gonna call that character Immortal. We'll see what happens.
Beat that. Okay.
We'll call him Lucky.
You just have to get a level 9 character. Like the rest of us are rocking level 4, but you get level 9. It's like a handicap.
He comes in at level 1 every time. Oh, God.
Just constantly
Just don't
dying.
kill this one, Ben.
Okay, just quickly before we start, everybody, don't forget that you can find today's battle map on our socials. As per usual, we are at Arcane Focus Network on Facebook and Instagram, and at Arcane Focus Pod on Twitter. Okay. You've just been running down this hallway, blasting away, just taking down zombies, left, right, center. Get the door open. You guys run through, slam the door behind you, and you're just hearing like boom, 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 as you're hearing like this banging of zombies on the other side of the door piling up, and whacking against the door. And you turn around, and you see before you this room. There's some industrial machinery to the right, up on a raised platform about 10 feet high. To the left, there's these shelves filled with crates. And then in the center of the room, blood, gore, bodies just sprawled out all over the place. And feeding on these bodies is this behemoth of a zombie. It looks like it's made up of different parts of other ones, all kind of fused in. It was probably once a capaxi, as it has, similar flesh colors. It's got the horns on it. But what it is now is something else. And it turns to face you. And it just lets out this almighty roar. Let's get everybody to roll for initiative.
How big is it, Tom? When you say behemoth, like...
Woo!
Yeah, describe it.
Nice.
Squares.
Nice.
I'll do so in a second.
Oh no! I've used my only natural 20.
It's
An
a
initiative.
good time to use it. It is a very good time to use it. Let me tell you that for free. Okay, who got more than 20?
I did.
I did.
Ooh, tasty. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Astra, they're leaving
Okay.
you to die.
Deck
They are.
space characters,
There you go.
baby.
Yes, indeed. Okay, let's go. Mark?
24.
Daniel?
22.
Ben?
21.
Oh. Clean.
Astra?
10.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That's with my +6.
Jesus.
Ooh, that's just gonna die.
All right. Let's go to the map, guys.
Oh, take it to the map.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, it's like a full-on like Hulk thing.
It's got like blisters
It's
on it.
enormous.
I don't think that's the actual representative. Oh, look at all the bodies.
Gross.
You've done well here, Tom.
Thanks.
What you've described is what you've created. It's really gross.
Super
Yeah.
gross.
Lots of gore, lots of blood. Let's get into it. All right. As this thing turns around and roars at you guys. Sawbones, you're up.
Can I ask some questions?
Yes?
No
The
questions.
door, the door mechanism behind us, is it mechanical or controlled by a computer?
It's computer controlled.
Okay. And you mentioned that when we entered the room, the behemoth was munching on bodies. Was it munching on zombie bodies or non-zombie bodies?
It was... You'd have to make a perception check to see that.
Will that cost me an action?
Wait, tell me the things that you want to know, and then I'll tell you what you can do. Is there additional things you want to know?
I only just had a light question about the industrial equipment that you mentioned being on a shelf or something. Is that those
platform.
big circles or whatever?
The big vat-looking
Yes, it is.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only other thing I want to know is about like the verticality of the map, because it's a bit hard to make out.
Right.
I too want to know that.
Sure.
me too.
So the ceiling is... It's probably about 50 feet high.
Whew.
So it's quite a large room.
Got a warehouse feel about it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And the platform to the side of the room with this industrial equipment on it, the platform starts at 10 feet high, and these vat things go below the platform, and there's seems to be some kind of exhaust pumping out into there's like a big hole underneath it, and they stretch up another 30 to 40 feet up into the air. So they're like quite close to the roof. There's like a central control unit in the middle that has a computer with like a readout display, that sort of thing in the middle, that is obviously person height.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Does it say
the
what was in the vats? Like, is there like a big like...
you'd have to go up there and engage with it using computers.
Gotcha. And just lastly, what are these things here? Are they beds or something? Or like not
So
beds,
off,
but-
yeah, to the side, those are shelves with crates
Yeah,
on
so
them.
like racks. Yeah.
The shelves are about 15 feet high.
Sorry,
and there's,
gotcha. Yeah.
Shelves every 5 feet, plus crates on the top. So in total, it's about 15 to 20 feet high up to the top.
Yeah. All right.
And how high is the behemoth?
The behemoth is a large creature, so it's 10 feet by 10 feet in terms of the amount of space that it takes up. And it's easily twice as big as the tallest of you.
Last question, and then I promise I'll start rolling something. It looks too big to fit up these stairs to the vats mechanically. Is that accurate?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
okay.
that's asking way too much.
That's a no.
Sorry.
What are,
Just thought
what are
I'd-
its
okay.
weaknesses within this
How
space?
do we beat it?
All right. I
So,
am
I'll
going.
tell you what.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check for the bodies, because everything else, this is like you would be able to see this looking in
Yeah.
the room and just quick bump, 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 bump. Oh, this is this big. That's that big. That doesn't require a check. But give me that perception for the bodies.
It's an 18.
From this distance, you can't tell. There's blood and gore everywhere.
Yeah.
This thing has just been feasting on this. If you've ever seen, Discovery Channel, lions after eating a kill, blood all over their faces, and it's just a mess. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
So, like, you're trying to figure out if they're like other adventurers or fresh bodies, not dead bodies.
Well,
What is this, D&D?
yeah.
Other adventurers. Get out of here.
Other survivors, other zombie wasteland
Mark.
survivors.
I know what you were thinking, and if you want to open the door to let the other zombies in, I think you should do it.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
I know.
All right, so I am going to move towards the vats and up the stairs that I believe are too small for the very large creature to climb up.
Say what you want.
25, 30.
Okay, so Sawbones runs away and gets to the top of the stairs.
Yeah. And I'm going to take a shot at this thing, and I'm going to see if
Okay.
biohacks work.
All right.
Ooh, baby.
Go ahead.
Why do you look so gleeful?
Because the combat's
Concerned.
starting, man.
The combat's starting. All right.
It's my character. I'm the GM. This is what I get to play.
This is your, You get a real kick out of this.
Yeah, this guy's a badass.
We'll see.
So I pull out my injector pistol, wave my hand over it. I mean, the old trusty classic, right?
course.
Wave my hand over it. You just see the syringe inside go from like a really inert, clear color to like a really toxic looking green.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I shoot it.
Okay.
And that is going to be, it's a 17 plus 8. So big number. I don't know, 25 to hit.
Yep.
All right. Versus EAC or KAC?
It's versus KAC, and it worries me you're asking.
Yeah. Right?
That's my job. That is a hit.
That's a relief.
I know, right? Jesus
We'd all be
Christ.
fucked if it wasn't. Yeah.
It's like, let's run. Walks up and rips someone's head off.
This isn't like a Resident Evil boss battle or something. You press one wrong button and die.
Yeah.
It's not
Missed the
quite that.
QTE. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 9 points of damage,
9 points of damage.
Tasty.
and it's going to take a -2 to its AC for 6 rounds, and it's also going to have its movement speed decreased by 50%.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Good,
Awesome.
good.
Huge.
Yes, good.
Okay. How long does the movement speed decrease last for?
Also 6 rounds.
Jesus.
Okay.
That is tasty.
It's sort of like it's like an enhancement to the biohack sort of thing, so it lasts as long as the biohack does.
If a biohacker
Sure.
was in an FPS, he would be accused of being a hacker. 100%.
It's true.
With that,
It's true.
those kind
Well,
of moves. Yeah.
I'm extremely close to making Mark read out the entire text of whatever he shot me with. Make me a perception check
Certainly.
as you shot it with this thing.
24.
It looks like not all of the damage that you did went through.
There you go. DR.
Interesting. Thank you.
No worries. Okay, you do it, and we move to Burzin.
Burzin is very similarly going to run up the stairs onto the platform.
Sorry, I'm in your way.
1, 2, 3. You can move through friendly squares.
Oh, let me stand aside for you, Captain.
He's going to move 35 feet. He's going to run directly down, turn to his right, move up the stairs, and now he's up on the platform.
Yep.
So he's 15 feet down or on the platform, closer to the big bad guy. He's going to look at it, turn to everyone. He's just going to say, "Guys, let's get him." And he puts "get him" on it.
Yeah. Here we go.
And he levels he takes a knee and levels his advanced plasma bolter at it. Oh, baby.
Okay.
And then I'd like to do a knowledge check if I can.
Yes, you can.
What's that gonna take?
This would be mysticism. This is clearly an undead creature.
Well, I don't have that. So instead, I would like to also
Give it the finger.
perceive the dead bodies to see if I can see if they're like old dead Capaxi or other races or something.
Okay, yeah, sure. You're a little bit closer. Yeah, go ahead. Perception.
I'm also 10 feet up in the air. It's only going to be a 9 for perception.
Yeah, no, you can't tell. Again, just gore everywhere.
Delicious. That's me.
Deacon, what you got?
Deacon looks around and he
Opens the door and leaves.
yeah, turns around and goes, "Fuck this! I'm out of here," and peace out. No, he turns around, looks at the situation, and then magically kind of reaching out into the weave of magic and time itself, looks and sees all the moments in which this monster's gonna like fuck up our shit, and starts to pluck at those little moments that the monster does its worst damage, and seems to, as if he's just kind of removing stray strands in this kind of cosmic
He's like pruning a bush or something. Yeah.
A rose bush.
Yeah.
particularly
That's cool.
in this bubble of space for all friends within 30 feet of him. This is an ability called Tactical Timing. For a precog, he's going to burn one of his paradoxes to do it. It burns a move action, so he's going to stay put. And let's roll this D4. Oh yeah! All right. It's not the best it could have been, but it's not the worst. For 3 rounds, everyone gets a +2 insight bonus to their AC.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
He's
Everyone.
found the
Wow.
the timelines where this does the least damage to us.
Oh my
that's
god.
baller.
That is
But it burns in paradox
huge.
to do. Hell yeah!
How many paradoxes do you get per per day?
I only have one
Ben?
left for today. I also have an additional one that's a nat 20 because of my doomed future archetype, or the one I chose. And so that one is I get for a knowledge roll, I get a nat 20 on a knowledge roll of my choice per day. That has to do with the DM. Every day when I'm it's just an additional one. I can't use it for anything other than that knowledge about what's going on.
That's cool.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Precogs are cool.
Cool. I've saved the best paradox though for later. My roll. It's still I've been burning the shit ones. I had a 5 in the morning. I had an 8. I burned those. I got still one left over.
Okay, and so the paradox being you get to roll an amount of d20s at the beginning of the day and then use them in place of an actual roll, right?
Yeah, or for certain or for certain kind of events, like using it with my precog ability. Like they burn paradoxes as well. So
Yeah, right, yeah.
it's a currency that I gotta burn.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, with those, they're not, like, you can't just use them for everything straight away. It's, at lower levels, it's only for certain skill checks. Next levels, it's for this, and then eventually you can use them for everything. But they do level up with the character. Very cool.
That was a +2 to EAC and KAC, did you say?
Yeah, everyone gets that, including myself. I'm glad Birdson stayed right where he was, because if he had gone 5 feet more, we might have had a problem.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get too far away and just isolate myself from everyone.
Okay, I take Iron Tooth in my hands, and I look at this monster, and I say, time to get bit. And I'm going to roll an attack at it.
Ooh, here we go.
Don't forget the -2 it's got to AC.
And the +1 from Get 'em.
A 24.
That's definitely a hit.
Not great damage, but that's 4 points of damage as I shooting with my gun.
Ooh.
Being the experienced gunslinger that you are, you notice that the bullet doesn't penetrate as deep as it might have, and it doesn't do as much damage as you thought it would.
Does it do no damage?
No, it does do some damage.
Okay, some damage.
Okay. It is this zombie Behemoth's turn.
That's his actual name. That's his name out of the book.
Yes.
Zombie Behemoth.
John Behemoth. It moves up and it lets out this almighty roar. And it just... And it is terrifying.
Ooh.
So terrifying, I need everybody to make a will save, please.
Oh, will save.
Ooh.
My favorite save.
Okay. Damn. Oh no.
Not good. Here, I got a 5.
I got a 19.
Not good. Does Banshee need to will save?
Does Banshee have a will?
It has a +1 to will save.
You know what? I'll say yes.
Like, it's essentially an animal companion or whatever, right? Like, they've got stats.
Yeah, it's got an AI essentially. So
roll him?
yeah.
All right.
Okay, so Mark, you're a total of 5. Daniel, you're a 19. Ben,
4.
Oh no.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's how we count.
And Mari?
I got a 4.
Oh my
and
God.
Banshee got a 3.
Oh no. Okay.
Void death.
Oh no.
Time to break out my new character, Lucky.
You guys got your new characters ready to roll? No. Okay, so as this lets out this almighty roar, everybody except Burzin
Uh-huh. All right.
is shaken for 2 rounds.
Oh, you'll be fine. Burzen's
So-
already shaken.
A -2 penalty to abilities, attack rolls, and saving throws and skill checks.
Shaken for 2 rounds.
Correct.
I'm just going to add that condition.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
add
me
that.
too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Added to
Burzen's
your Hero Lab
already-
conditions.
He's already story shaken, so you'll be fine.
You still haven't removed the shaken.
Well, I haven't had a reason to.
Okay, buddy. I respect your RP. I respect the RP.
He's had two boys die on his watch. He's shook. He shooketh.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you guys have that -2 to most of your important stuff. As that happens, we move to Astra. All right, Astra, this thing has just like stomped up about 20 feet closer to you guys, just stalking up and lets out this almighty roar.
I'm absolutely
What are you doing?
shaken. Well, I'm very, very shaken. Standing in front of this door that's behind me that I can hear things knocking and they want to come through. And he's standing in front of me and the ladder is like, well, the stairs is halfway between me and him. And I'm going to try really hard to bolt to the stairs and
Okay.
up the stairs past Sawbones. So that will be my first thing. And then once I get up there, I'm going to attempt to shoot.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm moving there and I'm going to take a shot.
Okay, so you're directly next to Burzin.
Yep. Okay, so that is 13 plus... Oh, wait.
-2, or unless you already added that.
No, it's -2, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's really only 6 plus 5, that's 11.
Yeah,
plus,
it's a miss.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, so I'm so shaken that I've like got my gun and I run up the stairs and I pointed it and I don't know what I'm doing, so I sort of shoot off into the storage rack.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go, Banshee, get it! I'm not going to let him move because I've already taken the movement. And he's going to get... Oh, that's much better. 16 on the dice, plus 3 is 19, plus 1 for get him is 20, plus... I don't know what else you want me to plus. Can I just keep plussing?
That is a hit.
Okay, so he hits... Oh, it's a 6, plus 4, that's 10 damage.
Oh!
10 damage. Gets his rifle and just hasn't moved, lines up, mechanically shoots beautifully.
Okay.
Just a little bit of flesh goes.
Yep. And you see, it is a little bit of flesh. Not as much flesh as you expected.
Yeah.
Not as much as you would have liked.
Okay. And so concludes round 1. We move to round 2.
Oh.
Sawbones, you're up.
Oh.
I am going to. I can move. I can move through friendly swan.
Correct.
Do I still have good line of sight here, or have I sort of?
Yeah, so moving back, it's got like some basic. So you've moved further down onto the scaffold, like the raised platform area, right next to the computer between these two large power structures. Looking back, there's like some basic railing, and yeah, you can shoot through there. It's not going to provide cover. So.
So before I decide what to do next, I kind of glance back and look at the computer screen and the readout, and can I see any interesting information there that indicates kind of what's in the vats or what the control system does, like what the computer does?
Sure. Yeah. Give me a computers check as you're kind of glancing over this in the midst of combat.
Correct. 19.
Yeah, 19. This seems to be some kind of processing. Like it's processing something. You don't know. Like you'd have to like really get in there to really understand like exactly what it is like inside this. But like it's running, like it's continuing, like it's working, and it's just saying that it is currently processing whatever
and it's active
this is.
now. It's not like it's dormant and without power or anything like that. Like it's active and on and doing things. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to turn my full attention to the computer, and I'm going to try to. Basically, what I'm trying to do is 1, understand what these vats are doing, and 2, see if there's any way that I could use them to assist in combat.
Okay.
There's a way I could flood the floor with like a poisonous substance or a sticky substance or something. That the sort of things I'm looking for. Yeah.
Yep.
So computers.
Gas. Y/N.
Yes. Please give me a computers check.
15 on the dice. So
Nice.
20.
Yeah. Okay. 20. So you turn your full attention to this thing and you start working on it. How this works is, depending on the tier of the computer, each tier takes 1 round. So if it's tier 2, it takes 2 rounds of successes in order to access the computer. If it's tier 1, it only takes 1 round. Tier 3, etc., etc., etc. Okay? So you feel like you're making progress on this, and you have successfully started accessing this machine.
Do I have to continue being the person rolling the checks, or can someone with better computers come in and take it from 1 to 2, for example?
I would say someone taking over without having the initial stuff done, the DC is going to go up a little bit, but it is possible.
Okay.
Because, it's a process, right? Imagine like a 90s hacker movie.
Yeah, I hear you. And what sort of action is this? A standard action?
It is, a standard action in order to hack a computer in combat.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Well, I think that's all I can do.
Okay, great. So Sawbones moves up to the computer and begins hacking.
At any point, is the screen readout kind of telling me what is in the vats?
You'll have to find out at the beginning of your next turn.
That seems fair.
Oh!
And we move to Burzin.
Yeah, so Burzin down on one knee, got the advanced plasma bolter leveled at the Behemoth. He's going to squeeze the trigger and let out a blast, which is going to be natty 15 plus 621 to hit versus EAC.
That's a hit.
Oh, baby. Oh, 2d8, 2 6s on 2d8 for 12 points of electricity and fire damage.
Excellent.
And he's going to, once again, get him on it. Everybody keep firing at this thing.
As you do that, you fire at it. Pow, 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 pow. Say, get him. This thing turns, and it looks at you.
Oh, no.
As it does so, it reaches up onto its back and just like... and it rips off this disgusting, what looks to be like this pustule.
Ugh.
And it fucking just chucks it at you. Full force.
That is no good.
Oh
It's
my
not good.
gosh.
Oh my gosh, okay. Too bad I wasted that. It hits you and it explodes.
Oh, it's like a fucking biological grenade or some shit.
This will affect a Burzin, Astra,
Oh, no.
and Sawbones. Not Banshee, because Banshee's like down like 10 feet still, although within the radius of this grenade.
Jesus, how big is this
quite
grenade?
enough.
Oh my god.
15-foot grenade.
Pustule. That's just disgusting. That's actually disgusting.
It throws this thing, and I need everybody to make a reflex saving throw, please.
Oh, I can use my watch your step. Reaction to
Okay.
grant ally in 60 feet a +2 bonus to their reflex save.
How convenient.
So what? Everyone gets a +2?
One person, right, Dan?
Oh.
Yeah, one person.
Who do you like more?
I'm guessing. I'm guessing that Sawbones has a lower reflex save because he's probably got a lower dex.
+3,
I have a +8.
+8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll give it to Sawbones then.
Thank you. All right.
So
Oh,
everybody,
no.
reflex save, please.
Ooh, I'm glad that you gave me that. I got a total of 15.
I got a 6.
Ooh. Murray?
Oh gosh. I got a 19.
19. Okay. All right. That's not too bad. 4 points of acid damage to Burzin and only 2 for Sawbones and Astra.
Oh, yeah?
But Burzin, I actually need you to make a fortitude saving throw as
Ugh.
well, please.
Great. My favorite save. Oh, thank fuck. It almost rolled onto a 3. 18 fortitude save.
You're okay.
Fucking-
Sorry, guys. I just realized I forgot I needed to add a little bit more damage to that. I'm sorry, because I actually crit with the grenade. That's before I was like, I wasted that.
Oh, yeah,
I actually
great.
did crit with the grenade.
Cool.
So I actually
Cool,
have
Tom.
to add another damage dice to that. So everybody actually takes an additional 6 points of damage, please.
Halved, right, if
Daniel
you
6. Yeah, Daniel 6. Mark and Murray 3.
So we 5 in total.
Correct.
And what are we
Okay.
covered in, Tom? Is there like look like we've been blasted?
Yeah, so as it threw this pussy sack at you, it just like filthy greenish yellowish liquid just like splashed out everywhere, and you can see like it almost like only coats you a little bit, Sawbones, but you can see Burzin's like and it's like starting to burn through his suit. It's this acidic stuff.
Oh.
It's no good, and like almost you see Burzin almost like dry retch a little bit, like
Oh.
but he kind of
Fights it
composes
down.
himself again.
Yeah. Steals himself.
And we move to Deacon.
I've seen this before.
Hey, Tom.
Hey,
I'm
Ben.
gonna ask you a question. You're probably gonna say no, but I'd like to throw it out there. May I use a token of inspiration for you to roll disadvantage on a save?
Ooh.
We've never done it before.
Rule of cool.
How dare you? How dare you, Daniel?
It's pretty cool.
Yes.
Oh,
Awesome.
Nice.
Spending my token of inspiration, and I'm gonna need you to do a fortitude save.
hold on a sec. I don't want to ruin your day, Ben. But
Yeah.
if this thing is undead, does it not have the standard undead immunities? Like fortitude saves don't affect them.
Any effect that requires a fortitude save, immunities.
Okay. Well, I cast it, so. Bing, bing, bong.
No. This is something like, I mean, the Deacon is an experienced fucking gunslinger man. He would know this. Yeah. So I'm not gonna let's not waste that spell on that. Take that one back. Okay.
Sure.
Have a bit of a think about what you want to do.
Sorry, Ben. Rules are rules.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run up to the top.
Okay.
I'll run up there, and then I'll take a shot.
Okay. So you run up the stairs and take a shot down at this thing.
It's a 14.
With a +1?
I didn't put the +1, so 15.
15 does not hit.
I tried.
Yeah. All right.
It is its turn.
And if only we
And-
hadn't bunched up like a bunch of chumps.
Oh well.
This thing moves right up to you. It just dum moves directly
How fast was it before?
up to Burzin and Astra.
Well, it's large, so I reckon it had at least 40 feet of movement.
Yeah. It was like 2 squares away.
Yeah.
As it moves up, it is going to swipe at Burzin, attempting
Great.
to
I dare ya.
attack him. That is, that's a 24 to hit.
Sure.
KAC.
Yeah.
As it swipes you with its claws. That is 8 points of slashing damage to you. And we move to Astra.
Astra is going to try and unbunch a little and run down the other end.
Okay.
Past Sawbones and towards the bottom vat.
As you run
and from
away
there-
from this thing, it takes a swipe at you.
No, I should have guessed.
Standard.
Does he get me?
I mean, a 28 hit you.
Fuck.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is.
all right.
Yeah.
8 points of slashing damage
Oh,
as its claws tear into
damn
you
it.
as you run away.
Damn, I shouldn't have run. Okay, now I'm going to shoot from there.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 13 plus 5, so it's an 18 to hit. And that's an EAC.
That is a hit.
6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage.
Electrical damage.
Okay, you can
Nice.
see not all that goes through.
Yeah, I figured as much. And then does Banshee, the stairwell is between Banshee and the big giant thing. Does he have a clear shot or is he blocked in some way? Like, can he...
I mean, it's kind of shooting through a stairwell.
But it's a giant thing.
Yeah, I feel that. I would say I'm going to give it a plus because I wouldn't say it's like proper cover, but being that Banshee's small and this thing is tall, I'm going to give it a +1 to its AC.
That's fair.
Fair.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay. All right,
Damn.
Banshee shoots, but misses.
3 plus 5.
And we
so it's an
move
8.
up to the top. Sawbones.
Thanks. I'm just looking at the action economy. I'm guessing there's no way I could inject myself with something and then use the computer again, is there?
That would be 2 actions. Unless the other thing is a move action, then no.
Would you say that by using the computer, I'm manipulating an item, which is a move action?
When I use the trigger on my gun, is that just manipulating an item, right?
You're not helping, Ben.
Ben, I thought you were deep into your looking for things to do, but he comes out with the fucking hot ones. All right.
The spells ain't that great when it comes to damage and stuff.
I would say no, because, I mean, hacking is your action.
It's fair, Tom.
You're
I'm
taking an
expecting a
action
no.
to-
I'm expecting a no.
But he's
I
got
was
to
just
ask.
trying it
I've
on.
set the
Having a
expectations
crack.
for you guys. At least you know.
What do you think? What do you think's going on in these vats? You reckon I'm going on a wild goose chase here, or do you think there'll be something useful?
Yeah, there's no point to that. You shouldn't do that at all. It's 100%
You think?
pointless.
I like it. No, but why would it be
Yes.
there with a computer that you could manipulate otherwise? There's got to be something there, surely.
I think he'll reward you in the end, maybe with something small. You know what I mean? Just knowing game mechanics and stuff. That's metagaming. But if you're asking, do I think anything's in that vat, magically that'll save us? No. I think we just got to kill this thing.
Well, I don't know.
So we'll have ages to
I was
do that
thinking
later.
of, like, obviously we're going to sit here and wail on it with our guns like we always do, but I was thinking there might be some cool little alternative that Tom might have baked in.
Just ask the question to Tom and read his face.
Nah, he's a poker player, man. I'm not going to get shit. All right, well, I'm just going to try to go to the next level on this computers check then.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so you feel like you're making your way through it. Give me another computers check, please.
19.
19. You're making good progress.
Excellent.
And we are into round 3. And
It's a pretty
as
high level
you're
computer,
doing
Ben.
that-
Just saying, to just be doing nothing. We've had 2 turns I've burned on this computer.
Okay. This thing, it attacks Burzin again.
Again? What? What a shitty prick.
Daniel, it's very high. Do you want me to tell you the number?
Is it
Or just roll
over?
the dice?
Is it over 19?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's going to be another 6 points of slashing damage as it lays into you with its claws and it's screaming at you.
Still in my stamina. Just saying.
Okay.
Ah!
How are you feeling, Captain? Are you all right? That looks brutal, mate.
Just whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. Ah!
Hopefully there's something useful in these vats.
Yeah, you're telling me. And he just like turns back to the creature, grits his teeth, and then sets from the hip, sets the gun like down in his hips and just fires twice.
Ooh.
Okay.
The get him's still on. It's on until the end of my turn, but I rolled a natty 4 and a natty 14. Does a 16 versus EAC hit this thing?
It does.
Oh, thank fuck. That's only 4 points of damage. What a waste. What
4
an
points
absolute
of
waste of a
damage.
turn.
Not all of it gets through, but as you do that and as you shoot it, it starts to and you see like your bullets have hit like some of these pustules on it and they just go and they start to explode.
Hit the glowing bits on it. It is a Resident Evil 4 boss, or a Resident Evil boss.
Perhaps.
It's gonna mutate.
But-
It's gonna mutate, isn't it? It's gonna like tentacles are gonna burst out of it or some shit.
Let me just check some distances here. Oh no. Okay, so that's everyone. I need everybody to make a reflex saving throw, please.
Is the shaking ended?
Nope.
You've got a +2 to your reflex save, Mark.
Thank you. How does a 14 go?
21.
17.
I got a 27 and Banshee got a 17.
Okay. Everybody passes.
Nice.
So that's only going to be...
Oh,
This doesn't have to be a spell or a spell-like ability, Tom.
It's goop. It's biological goop.
supernatural.
Oh, fuck.
2 points of acid damage to everybody as this goop gets on you and starts eating its way through your suit.
I'm into my HP now, guys.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
I can apply-
And we move... Yol can heal, but he's probably only like 1 or 2 points into his HP. So
Yeah, I'm at 26 of 29. Yeah.
yeah. We move to Deacon.
Deacon's gonna take out his gun. He's gonna kind of pull it back on the revolver twice. And he's gonna take a full action of shooting this thing.
Nice.
Oh yeah, 5 twice.
cool.
That is an 18 to hit, and that is a
Oh.
23 to hit.
Wow.
Tasty.
2 hits.
Hell yeah! 18 damage.
Oh,
From the 2 hits.
nice.
The get him comes off, by the way, Tom.
Wow. Okay. 18 damage.
Sorry, not 18. 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay. Ben, were you adding the get him into your hits?
No.
Okay.
Do the hits get more damage?
No, it's just
Oh
more
no,
accurate.
it's a
Yeah.
plus to hit. Yeah. So I was just checking.
Oh no, I didn't add that in. Unless Daniel thinks that there's a reason why I can't shoot the gun at the monster.
Well, actually,
Right. Okay. It is this thing's turn.
bring it.
Okay.
Bosun's got a death wish.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, I'm shocked you haven't taken some evasive action.
Yeah. Very, very shocked as this thing makes a full attack against Burzin.
Oh Jesus!
Burzen's not shaking anymore,
Just
though,
don't
right?
crit. Oh no, he's still shaking.
Oh, because you've got your stupid voluntary shaking on.
Yeah, I got my RP shaking on. I'm shaking and baking.
Okay. That's going to be 1 hit, 1 miss. I believe the miss is an 18.
That is a miss. Thank fuck for the
Okay.
for Deacon's spell that he put on us.
Yeah.
Okay, the other one is a hit. And that's going to be 9 points of slashing damage on you.
Ooh.
And at the end of this thing's turn, which is now, the shaken condition ends.
Woo.
Okay,
Good.
and we move to Astra. Astra, you've moved further south on this platform.
Mind you, I'm still in the range of all of its bloody things.
Yes, you are. And you also notice as well, like as you're like running down to the south, you can get like a really clear picture now. There is a door, a wide door, probably about 20 feet wide, that's leading out of here.
Yeah, he's got to run through all the fucking
It's
gore.
closed, obviously, but
It's closed, did you say, Tom?
yes. The exit is closed. Shocking.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to shoot it from where I am and then continue running down towards the stairs, towards the door that I see.
Okay.
Okay, so 17 plus, is there get him on it?
Versus EAC or KAC?
EAC.
With the minuses from Sawbones, that is a hit.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. That's a 6 damage. Sorry, 3 plus 2. It's a 5 damage, so.
5 damage, okay.
And then I'm going to run my 30 feet down towards the stairs.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just going to make it to the bottom step because I can see that Sawbones is doing something on the computer. And actually, no, fuck it. I'm going to run the whole way.
You gotta trust your crew, Astra.
Yeah, but if he's going to do something, he should probably yell out. So I want to get to the door and see if I can open the door before he
It's a good
gets
call.
the group going.
It's a good call. I mean, an exit strategy would be ideal.
Yeah, so if I can get the door open, that'd be good.
Okay, great. So you run down and you make it to the bottom of the stairs on the south side of the room, and you're currently about 20, 30 feet away from the door to the south, which is the only exit that you can see in this room. Banshee's
Yep,
still up to the right next to the door you guys entered through, and
He is.
he's going to take his turn.
Yep, so he gets 16 plus 5, so that's a 21 to hit.
Nice.
That's
a hit.
KAC. D6 plus 4. That is 6 damage.
6 damage.
Can I retroactively have a perception
Of course.
on the thing? I want to know when the thing blew up, you know how the bullets hit those pustules? When they blew and took out all of us, did it do any damage to it as well? Did it blow itself up?
Ooh.
Because that would be useful.
It would be. And that's why I'm like, ooh. So, do you have mysticism?
No, I have nothing of the
Give me
sort.
perception.
Okay, that I've got plenty of.
Do you?
Yeah, but it never usually helps. Because I roll a 6 and then I got a 7 for my perception, so that's a 13. So
You don't know. You're in the middle of
Never
battle.
fucking helps,
Things
does
are
it?
hectic. It's covered in like blood and gore and shit. You don't know.
It is. Not a clue.
Not
So
a
we now.
clue.
Covered in gore. And
Yeah, I
viscera.
know. And acid.
And we move to. We move back up to the top of the round into round 4, and we move to Sawbones. Sawbones. Blim, you gain access to this computer.
Ooh, yeah.
And as you do, you can see that this thing is handling hazardous materials. Runnings off from the trains or the hospital or just general hazardous waste. Like, you're not entirely sure exactly what it is. That would be a whole other thing to research it, but it's handling some pretty nasty stuff, and currently it's running at its optimum operating level.
Is there anything on the readouts that would indicate to me whether this is a gaseous hazardous material or a liquid hazardous material?
It is a liquid.
Is there a big button that says vent onto floor?
Vent gas.
You think you might be able to overload it? You could certainly try to do that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fond are you of Banshee?
Rather fond.
Oh, no.
How resistant to hazardous material is Banshee? I assume very, being a robot.
I don't
robot?
know.
Well, I
Where would
guess we
find
are
that?
about to find out. So I would like to attempt to overload the hazardous material onto the floor.
Okay, so just to be clear, below this platform where you guys are on, there seems to be like a pit, and it's going down. Like there's some air flowing through, like it's a very deep pit, and maybe there's some fans or something at the bottom that are venting gases or something like that. So if this thing was going to be dumping, it's not, if you're picturing it just going blip and then spreading all over the floor.
That's what I'm
That's
picturing.
probably not what would happen.
Okay.
It would probably be coming out of somewhere else, or would it explode? Hard to say.
I like the idea of an explosion. We just got to get away from it.
You're gonna roll the dice, Mark?
You know what? This is a game of chance, and I'm going to roll the dice.
Nice.
Just
So-
you, but-
Do it!
I would like
Hell yeah!
I would like to attempt to overload the system in the
Good.
hope that hazardous material comes out and doesn't hit any of us, but does somehow interfere with the large monstrosity.
Okay. Would you like to attempt to overload one or both of these vats?
Both of them. I didn't come here to
shit.
fuck spiders, Tom.
Give me a computers check, please.
8 plus 7 is 15.
You can overload one of them,
Okay.
but it would be unpredictable as to when it would happen.
No.
I'll roll the dice,
Why don't we let the chance cube decide?
Okay.
but I want you to commit to it first, Mark.
I'm here, bro.
He
I'm
already rolled
committed.
the, he
Okay.
rolled
He's
the
doing
check.
it. Yeah, he's doing
All right, great. It's going
Buzzard's
to
gonna
overload.
die.
Would you like to overload the north or the south one?
North one.
Okay.
The one closest to Burzin and myself.
You do so. Blip, 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 beep. You press execute, and it will overload in 2 rounds.
Cool. Turn around and yell out to everyone, all right, let's get out of here. I've set this thing to blow.
Oh, shit.
I think we've got about 12 seconds
Oh my god.
To get out of
to
the
get
room?
out of the room, laddie. Didn't you see this coming?
Wildcard Sawbones.
I didn't know what you were doing over there.
Oh my god.
This is brilliant. I love
It's
this.
amazing you stood so close to the thing that's going to explode. Now I've got a movement action, which I will take. 3, 4, 5, 6. And that'll be me.
Okay.
Oh, everyone's wondering
Yeah.
how far it is to the door. Look at all those rulers.
Everybody's measuring it up. Burzin, you're up.
Burzin, upon hearing this and having failed to do any real damage to this creature with his sweet weapon, and having taken a bunch of damage from this creature, is going to bail.
Yep.
Understandable, right?
Completely.
Understandable.
As much as I'd want to go south with you guys, I'm actually going to go north, back past Deacon. It's gonna, so I'm going to
Why?
move.
The opposite direction of the door.
Going to move.
Are you taking a 5-foot step, or are you double moving?
No, I'm double moving away.
Okay. As you do so, it takes a swipe at you. 27.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
6 points of slashing damage.
Not looking healthy. And he's going to move past Deacon. He's going, Deacon, you're going to want to get out of here. So he's going to move 55 feet in a straight line to the west, and then he's going to take cover
Okay.
behind some of these racks over in the corner.
Okay.
He's got another
Yep.
15 feet of movement, so he's going to move to there.
Jesus, how much movement do you got?
Too much.
He's got 40 feet.
40 feet?
Yeah. So I double moved. I moved 80 feet away.
Holy fuck. What race are you?
Human, but I took a soldier dip.
All right. Okay. So Burzin moves over in between the shelves with all the crates on them to the right hand side,
Sure doth.
to the east. Burzin, as you do that, you run away from this thing. It watches you run like, and it looks sees Deacon there, but then it sniffs around, and let's see who it's going to attack.
Which direction
And
is
roll
it going to
some
go
dice
in?
here.
This is why I wanted to go over
Let's
in this
find out.
direction. Yeah.
Let's find out.
Don't I go next?
Ben. Oh wait. What?
Don't I go next?
Look at that fucking
Maybe you do,
smug face.
No?
Like smug
Maybe
look
you
on his
do.
face.
Maybe
Okay.
you don't.
Fair enough.
Maybe we're playing Homebrew Starfinder.
Oh.
Maybe. I forgot it was your turn. Maybe. I'm just going to roll the dice.
Maybe it's not my turn, and maybe this thing can act several times in a round.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
What a
no.
jerk.
No, no.
So
I was just
what you're
asking a
saying is
question.
maybe this thing can cheat.
That's what I heard.
Again, we're playing Homebrew Starfinder, so I do what I want, and if you don't like it, you can leave.
Oh no.
Or
I
die.
roll my dice. That's a 30 to hit.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, obviously.
Yep. That's going to be 10 points of slashing damage as this thing walks up to you and "Wah, wah," these two giant claws just rip and tear into you.
Ow.
And Deacon, you're up.
Deacon, get out of there.
All right. How much speed does Banshee have?
Yeah, so Banshee's not quick. It's got 30.
It's as much as me, so it's gonna have. He'll have the same shot as me as getting out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'm gonna cast Blessings of Youth at a first level on myself, and I'm gonna run the fuck away. And he also regains some health or stamina.
Nice. It's that's huge. Like another class that can give back stamina is very big because previously it was only envoys that could do so.
Biohackers can as well, if you're studious.
I'm gonna run full speed
Excellent.
because that. Oh no, is that a full action to run?
I'm pretty sure it's a full action.
Running is a full action, correct. So you could move your speed.
Okay. I'm not gonna run. I'm just gonna move quietly.
It's gonna
Okay.
Seven.
Quietly,
Just
you
gonna
want to do a stealth
mosey
check?
on,
7 places
mosey on
away.
down the road away.
What I would like to do though, because no one's been able to, but Deacon can. I'd like to attempt a knowledge check
Oh,
using
yeah, all right.
mysticism.
Yes,
Let's
yes.
Tom's
Yeah.
been
do it now.
dangling
Yeah.
this lure all over the place.
Please do.
And guess what? Deacon's got some mysticism.
Ben's got a purpose-built character now for this
Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah, right. I got a 20. What the fuck is this?
This thing obviously is a
He says.
large undead. Why don't you tell me 2 pieces of information you would like to know about this thing, and I will
Ooh.
tell you.
Ooh.
God. What do I want to know?
Or I could just tell you, or I will pick 2 things. Your choice.
You pick 2 things.
Okay. It has DR3.
Now pick a different thing from what you were just about to pick. Pick something else.
Too late? I'm trying to think of something that you guys would not have gathered from this.
Is it resistant to biohazard material?
Probably.
Undead
Does it feel
immunities,
pain?
You know that. From what you could see of this thing, it didn't necessarily seem to be using vision. It could sense you guys,
Blind sense.
you know, kind of no matter what. Yeah, so essentially, yeah, it's got blind sense.
Then it's got to get the fuck out because it's going to feel some rumbling soon.
Yeah.
Deacon, run south towards the door because there's a timer on this encounter and it's been pulled.
There is a timer on this encounter, and funnily enough, it is its turn. It sees everything run away from it and it goes. It's going to move south about 20 feet. As it runs up, it is going to, and you see this like rumbling in its belly, like, and like these kind of bulges moving under its flesh, where its stomach would be if this thing were human. And it's just going to let out this spew of like just filth and gore and nasty shit. And it's going to hit
Delicious.
Astra, Sawbones, and Deacon. And I need all of you guys to make a reflex saving throw, please. Star Raiders is an Arcane Focus Network production. Be sure to rate and review us on your favorite podcast app. You'd be amazed how much it helps us spread the word. Looking for more adventure? Head to arcanefocusnetwork.com.